but if I can't know how to direct on...
Born in 1956 in Bweza, Kalangala district, Lt.Gen. Katumba Wamala has risen through the ranks to become the head of the land forces in Uganda's army. He is one of the most humble generals in the country, a rare characteristic for someone of his stature. This quality was easy to see in the manner he welcomed us to his home. Even more unexpected, on sitting us down, Wamala was then at our service, a privilege especially a civilian does not often get from a military general. I asked him to describe himself, aside from the general that we are accustomed to.
General Katumba Wamala is a very simple person, from a very humble family, a fisherman's family, from Kalangala.
He married his wife in the late 70s and together they have bore 6 children, a boy and 5 daughters, one of whom is now married. Wamala never dreamt of becoming a soldier. In fact, after secondary school, he enrolled for an agriculture course. So how did he end up in the army?
There was a general call by the president, then was Minister of Defense, the President Yoweri Museveni. So they called up for recruitment, and they said, we want young, educated people who can make, the nucleus of a new army. And I felt that was good, and I said, yeah, I think this is the army I would want to join.
30 years down the road, the Chief of Lands Forces praises the current government and is proud to be associated with the army that he serves now.
And it's now an institution which the public subscribes to and which the public does not fear but respect, because those are 2 different things. The public doesn't fear the army now, but they respect the army for what they do. Yeah.
Although soft-spoken, Katumba Wamala is a battle-hardened soldier and will make tough decisions when necessary.
One of my biggest challenges, operational challenges, which I've had was when we fought West Nile Bank Front in Kaya, in the month of May 1997.
In 2001, Wamala became the first military officer to head the Uganda police at a time the force had a tainted public image. He is also credited for initiating partnerships with the private sector to improve facilities in the force.
I looked at myself seated in the office and doing nothing, and yet I was supposed to provide security to the public, especially I think within the industrial area. Because those were manufacturers, people had industries. And I thought that, well, they need security, I need to deliver. Possibly if we partner together, we can come up with something. So that's what inspired me to go into that kind of partnership, which I think now has even been developed at a different level, because I hear PPI now.
So what does it take to walk in the general's shoes?
You must have the character, and you yourself, you must lead by example. Because, for example, it would be disastrous if I was to tell my soldiers, don't drink, and then by 10 I'm already drunk.
Wamala also values family and says it's paramount to have time for that part of one's life.
Whenever I find time, whenever I have time, whenever I'm around, I stay with the family. I stay with them as much as possible, go out on occasions to have dinner with them. So the time I have when I'm not engaged away from the family, I give them that time.
One wonders where this Lieutenant General gets his inspiration and who are the people who mostly inspire him.
President Museveni has inspired me. I look at him as a real role model. And there are some characters which I really admire from him. One of them is patience. Wow. Patience, because that...
You've told us. we didn't know.
Yes. He is very, very patient person. Because I think if he was not, some of us possibly would not be even where we are. So he's an inspiration to me.
His 30-year career in the army has won him many accolades and awards for outstanding service.
These were gifts from
the 56-year-old is a stickler for fitness and wakes up by 6 every morning to do 1.5-hour drills that have enabled him stay healthy and in shape.
My second born is also married.
Wamala is a man of the people and spends his social time with the ordinary society. Lt.Gen. Katumba Wamala,
The boy is in Canada.
a man of considerable power and achievement, yet meek, true to himself and his country. Maurice Ochol, NTV.